On our second day, Kevin invited me to visit his family about 3 hours outside the city. When we arrived at a certain point, Kevin had to leave his scooter behind because the path narrowed to a single track where he could not navigate with his scooter. He ended up walking, partly because, well, I had a big bag on my back with all my camera gear. At that moment, I had the feeling it would get very interesting as we ventured deeper into nature for about 15 minutes. When we arrived, there was a family gathering happening. I had no idea about it, and apparently they didn't either. Nobody knew I'd be there. It was like a surprise, but oddly, no one seemed surprised. I was the first foreigner to ever visit their place, and honestly, I hadn't seen a single other foreigner in the nearby city either. The man you see here is called Boy. Boy is Kevin's uncle on his father's side. He works in construction. Kevin told me he's never seen Boy get angry, and honestly, it seems like people here don't ever get angry at all. Boy carefully climbs around scaffoldings barefoot. It's amazing he's done it his whole life without ever being injured. He earns about $140 a month. I couldn't resist making the joke, "Good boy." It was a silly joke, but they lost anyway, which was kind of them. Look at this beautiful smile, and you can see that same smile in his daughters over there on the left. His wife is on the right.
Gikan ko nagbuntag hangtod hapon.
Ano ba din no? Post ba to?
Dili ko ang tanah ba ni? Bawsan.
I have to show you this little clip. Please listen carefully because this is a masterpiece. This guy here is Eric, another one of Kevin's uncles. This was the first time I met him. He also works in construction. Very good. Awesome. Kevin doesn't drink much, he's more serious. You can sense he's more thoughtful and puts a lot of heart into things. Meanwhile, they were making rice cakes. First, they mill some rice, then mix it with coconut milk, eggs, sugar, and butter. They wrap it all up in banana leaves.
No, what is the English of this?
Minister.
Because in Tagalog it is called usa to Tagalog ani. Sa Tagalog ani bingka eh. Usa Tagalog ani bingka?
Pancake?
English man na.
Magtala ko.
Pila usa siyang grado ha?
Grade 5, grade 6, grade 3.
Smile.
Smile kay mamita to Amerikano.
Smiling. Talikod bang ka? Dito sila bang Janil. Ano bang pindo ato sa kumpanya nga midis?
Ay. Down.
Yes, yung day overtime, budusi ka dyan. Grabe lagi kung bubog ko dok adlaw eh. Pero pag sunod din daw na ako ra pag lima dako kay utang. Kinakan din. Nan man lang.
And let me tell you, these rice cakes are one of the most delicious things I've ever tasted. They're soft, a bit squishy, and melt in your mouth like a brioche.
Ay.
Bugnaw ni? Oo, bugnaw. Na man gani ko? May bayad.
In the background, you can see Kevin's grandmother and his uncle. The story with his uncle is touching. He was once married and living with his mother and his wife, but his wife didn't want to live with his mom, and she asked him to choose. And then she left.
Sir. You want more pancakes?
Ariya tayo. Maglibog mo. Punta. Mga bugo lang. Isa na lang. Kaya eh. Nga ba ito mga talaga po rin mo. Kandi tayo na. Kaya natin.
Good to be home.
This here is the leaf that's commonly smoked in the countryside. I didn't try it, but apparently it's very strong.
Bago na.
While Kevin was smoking, his mom and grandmother were praying. We actually arrived on All Saints' Day, which is widely celebrated in the Philippines. However, Christianity here isn't always the same than in the West. There are various versions mixed with indigenous beliefs. Kevin doesn't believe in the type of Christianity his mom practices. For this occasion, they had prepared a pig that they were now sharing as a family. Here are Kevin's parents. Sorry, the clip is not very long. The food on the table here is an offering to the dead. You're not supposed to eat it for a day. This is Kim, one of the boy's daughters. To me, she's one of the cutest little girls I've ever seen. She has these big eyes that make her look like a Pokemon. And as in every family, there was the funny, totally drunk uncle. As the evening went on, more family members kept showing up to see us. There were so many people, I completely lost track.